The whispers from my new attic. I've never told anyone this before. Moving into the old Victorian felt like a dream come true. High ceilings, hardwood floors, and a charming, if slightly dusty, attic. For the first few nights, the sounds of the old house were comforting: creaks, groans, the gentle settling of ancient timber. But then, about a week in, it started. Always after midnight. A faint, hushed sound from directly above my bedroom, where the attic hatch was. At first, I dismissed it as wind whistling through the eaves or simply the house settling more dramatically. But as the nights wore on, I began to focus. It wasn't wind. It was distinct. Like a soft, barely audible conversation, a murmur of voices, just out of earshot. I couldn't make out words, but the presence of something whispering was undeniable. I finally got a stepladder and pushed open the hatch one afternoon, determined to find a draft or a loose floorboard. Nothing. Just dusty boxes, a few forgotten trinkets, and a thick layer of cobwebs. The air was still and stale. I even shone my phone flashlight into every corner. Empty. Yet, every night, after the clock ticked past 12, the whispers would resume. Sometimes louder, sometimes softer, as if reacting to my presence below. If I tossed and turned, they seemed to grow agitated. If I lay perfectly still, they'd become a slow, rhythmic lullaby of indistinct sounds. Then, last Tuesday, it changed. As I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, I heard it. My name. Clear as day, a breathy whisper right above me. Sarah. My heart hammered against my ribs. I sat bolt upright, drenched in a cold sweat. I tried to rationalize it, a trick of the mind, a dream fragment. But the next night, I pulled out the original blueprints of the house, which I'd found in an old drawer. On the attic section, tucked away in a corner, was a faint, almost invisible pencil mark, a tiny, faded X. The following morning, filled with a morbid curiosity I couldn't suppress, I climbed back into the attic. I found the spot, a single floorboard, slightly discolored, but otherwise unremarkable. I knelt, tried to pry it up. It wouldn't budge. As I pressed down, feeling for a weak spot, I felt a cold, firm pressure on my shoulder. Not weight, just a distinct, chilling sensation as if someone was standing directly behind me, pressing me into the floorboards. The whispers, which had been silent since I entered the attic, started again. This time, they were right next to my ear. Not my name, just a long, drawn-out, shushing sound. S-H-H-H-H-H-H-H. I scrambled back, heart racing, not daring to look behind me. I tumbled down the ladder, my hands shaking so violently I almost missed the rungs. I haven't been back up. The whispers still come, every night, after midnight. But now, they're different. They don't just whisper my name. They whisper to me, soft, unintelligible words, like they're trying to tell me something. And sometimes, I hear a soft, almost imperceptible scratching, right above my bedroom ceiling. It's not stopping. I think whatever is up there, it knows I found its spot. And it wants something. I just don't know what. And I'm too scared to find out.